Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warship Blitz. This time it is the Tier 6 Russian cruiser, the Budyonny. So Russian cruisers are, the basic way of describing them is their long range gun platform. So they don't maneuver well, they do not have great armour, they have good long range flat firing guns. They're not super big guns, they're not big guns like on American or Japanese cruisers, but they certainly with that range, they certainly make quite a difference. Now, in this battle, I'm running up behind this Nicholas. Actually, it's a bot, trying to provide some cover. This is the big race map. Someone said something, and what I do is sometimes I don't understand what they say. And the little thing doesn't come up, the writing, so I say hello in order to see what's been said. Now, one of the things I've noticed about bots is that they only press forward if you press forward. So unfortunately, Russian cruiser will know I'm going to have to try and push into that B cap. Meanwhile, we'll see if we can get rid of that Minikaze. Although he's getting awfully close to that Hochnik. And here we are. The first is a Fubuki, but it's a bot. And fortunately, I'm being shielded by this Omaha, which is quite nice. What's happening with those battleships? He's heading off in the other direction. We'll see if we can get rid of this destroyer, because even though it's a bot, it is still a kill. Someone else got it. Okay, then it's time to deal with the Emerald. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's certainly not focusing at me. I'm being shot at from the other side by that Kirov all the way over in the far cap over there, and he's shooting pretty accurately too. So he can have that cap. We've got two. We're in to win, so I'm going to head away from him, present a small target, and focus my guns on these guys. Now I'm firing AP. I probably should be firing HE, and there I go. Switch over. Yeah, not really great. Great with the AP there. It's probably too low. I know, we get him on the tail. Oops, here comes his torpedoes. The Kirov's following us over from the cap. Time to deal with him. So we turn ourselves around and we let him have it with our HE. Now I should be firing AP, but anyway, it is what it is. And he's decided that he doesn't like the look of this. There's not much I can do about that Minikaze without taking my eyes off this guy. Let's see if we can put him down. And here we go. Oh, he's got me hit. That's pretty nasty. Let's give him some torpedoes. Right, and then he fires torpedoes at me, but of course I'm turning in. He's firing AP. So obviously he dodges my torpedoes, but that's okay because he's turning around. He'll get the next lot. Well, that's the plan at least. So I fire torpedoes in order to chase them away. Now, unfortunately, here you can see how these things maneuver. He is very sluggish at turning. I am very sluggish at turning, and there we go. My torpedoes come up. Let him have a fire them where I don't want him to go, force him to turn in the other way so that he can't get his torpedoes away at me, can't get a reasonable angle. If he'd probably fire his torpedo, there he goes, he's fired them a bit early. If he'd held on, he probably would have, well, at least got me with one. And I miss, except with one shell. Now I've got two front mounted guns, so I'm actually at a bit of an advantage here, because his turrets have to swing back and forth, whereas my front turrets are doing all the swinging back and forth. There we go, predictable, some torpedoes, panic fired. This really is quite a slow process. And if I'd had AP, I think it would have been a lot quicker. There goes torpedoes, again dodged. Nearly there, let's get the rear guns onto him. So we're going in for the kill. And boom, got him. So that captures this cap. So we've lost the far one, but we've kept the middle one, and we've got the close one, so we're well ahead on points. And we're racking up more points as we go. time for me in 1 minute and 14 seconds to see what I can do to change the course of the battle. Obviously I've been taken right out of the way, and the only thing that's really doing us any favours is the number of caps that we've got. So they've got a destroyer and a battleship to our cruiser. Not good odds for that cruiser. I probably won't be able to save him. I mean, he could be doing really well for all we know, but no, he's not. Right. So we're slightly ahead on points, and I need to make sure that they don't capture that middle cap. Now, in the final 36 seconds, that minute cars, he's got to put in a fair burst of speed, and I don't think he's going to do it. So with any luck, we hold on for the win. But yeah, so how you saw it played there was not really how to play it. You want to be behind the line of battleships firing and clearing, just making life really uncomfortable for destroyers and cruisers and battleships, HE against battleships. Long range, AP maybe against destroyers and light cruisers, but otherwise feel free to use AP. Fortunately, the game is over. We get a last hope medal because, well, we're the only one left in the game. And you can see the value of the caps. The scores were nearly equal, and now we're about 30 to 40 ahead, which is good. So let's go and have a look at the scores. I don't think we will have done well from a damage point of view. 41,000. Oh, came top of the list. That was a bit of a surprise, but that's good. So we've got we should have a battle star as well for being the most valuable player. And let's have a look and see how we did. 103 hits. So great gun platform. Unusual to get torpedo hits, and that's because I got in a little bit closer than normal. Great ship. Great line if you like gunfire. Hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll see you next time.